shutting down is certainly not an option, because I'm answerable to my own angel investors. I'm answerable to my customers who are relying on me for many things. 400 institutions, one more than a lakh student. I am answerable for many people, my investors, everyone. We had to reveal the sensitive information which we don't wanted to, but we did it because we don't wanted our service to come down. Sensitive information like our incorporation certificate, our DIN numbers, just to prove that we are before them in August itself, that there is a company which is prior existing than them. Our solution is it does not allow the uh, driver to speak on the phone while they're driving. So what it does is, this is a mobile application, and also we have some devices. What it does, it puts mobile into a driving profile. So whenever it detects the speed, it disconnects all the incoming calls, and automatically it informs the caller that the person you are calling is busy in driving.
Hello and welcome to this very new episode of सवाल that matters. व्यूअर्स, आपको पता है कि हर वेडनेसडे रात को 9 बजे हम एक ऐसा एपिसोड आपके सामने लेकर आते हैं, ऐसे लोगों की कहानियां आपके सामने लेकर आते हैं जिनकी कहानियां सुन के आपकी लाइफ में एक वैल्यू एडिशन होता है और साथ ही साथ आपको मोटिवेशन भी मिलता है। तो उसी कड़ी में आज मेरे साथ एक बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट जुड़े हैं बेलगावी कर्नाटका से। ही इज मोहम्मद अयाज। ये एंथ्रोपिक इंडिया एक स्टार्टअप है, उसके फाउंडर हैं। द कंपनी वाज फाउंडेड बैक इन 2017। इनके नाम पे, इनकी कंपनी के नाम पे बहुत सारे पेटेंट्स हैं। इनको स्टार्टअप इंडिया ने रिकॉग्नाइज किया है और बहुत कुछ ऐसा है जो एंथ्रोपिक इंडिया कम्युनिटी के लिए कर रही है, सिर्फ अपने प्रोग्रेस और अपने डेवलपमेंट की जगह इस कम्युनिटी को ध्यान में रख के उनके लिए काम कर रही है। मैं और ज्यादा आपको अयाज के बारे में बताऊं उससे पहले मैं अयाज को सवाल दैट मैटर्स में वेलकम करना चाहती हूँ। अयाज, वेलकम टू सवाल दैट मैटर्स।
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Ayaz, before we progress in the episode, I would really want you to tell us and tell my viewers about you.
As I said, I'm basically a software techie. I come from a core product development background. I'm into IT field from last 20 years. I worked with companies like Bell Labs, which is Alcatel Lucent, QLogic, which is recently India and Marvel, GS Labs, Team F1. I come from a telecom background, and my core expertise lies into cybersecurity. Okay, so around 15 to 20 years, I worked more into telecom and cybersecurity. I also worked with companies, US companies like QLogic and maybe Noviflow for a long time as a program manager and a system architect, built a bigger teams and developed big products. So this is where I come from. Basically, if you look at us, we are more of an R&D minded people, create more innovations. Okay, I developed many patents and many products. While I was there in corporate, I built a couple of patents. And as a part of Anthropic also, I have a few patents on my name. I also taught cybersecurity in universities, multiple universities. Guided a few PhD projects as well on cybersecurity. In Pune University, I have as a guest lecturer for 2 years while I was working with Semantic. Right? So this is how. So I'm more of a R&D and product development person, core techie.
So, Ayaz, before we progress, I'm really keen to know you had made a very progressive career out in India. What made you return to India and work for the community? Because I have read about your work, the startups, the work that you're giving back to the society. So, what made you to come back to India?
See, this is something I always decided while I was there in engineering, that I wanted to start a company and basically work on social entrepreneurship. Okay, so you can call our kind of entrepreneurs are more of a social entrepreneurship, who picks a subject which is a burning subject of a society and create a product and a business model around it. Okay, so you can categorize, you can put us into the categorization of a social entrepreneurship. So considering that, since you focused or took this discussion towards our product, we are very much into education technology, right? Especially when you're talking about rural, we have something called smart books. Okay,
Smart,
Uh,
can you repeat that?
so smart books generally we focus on competitive examinations
Okay.
because it's very if you look at our Indian education system, competitive examination is the bridge between academics and jobs,
True.
right? Now you take engineering and medical. Without NEET, CET, JEE, students cannot get into NEET engineering and medical. Similarly, if you want to get into government jobs, including IAS, KPSC, railways, police, uh, defense, like there are many jobs, and that requires you to cross the barrier of competitive examination.
Hmm.
And coaching of these competitive examination is expensive. And if you look at it, there is a larger part of the country, the students do not afford it due to financial reasons and logistics reasons because they
Hmm.
need to travel to the bigger cities like Delhi,
Hmm.
Bangalore, and all, right? Even cities like Belgaum don't have that kind of a infrastructure to support for KPSC and UPSC or maybe very good NEET things. I mean,
Hmm.
recently there are Narayan and many marriages are coming,
Hmm.
right? So, but that also because of relocation, like from tier one cities and all,
Hmm.
tier three cities and like cities like rurals. I mean, the students have really good talent, but they cannot move, right? And they cannot afford it. More importantly, if you see, a lot of online coachings are coming now, like a lot of online coachings are available. A student can take it from their home. Even for the rural, it touches up to a large extent, but it requires a lot of computerization and internet bandwidth, right?
Lot of logistics basically.
Lot of logistics. So most of the time, the students of rural area cannot connect to that because psychologically they are connected to books,
Hmm.
right? So, and many of the students, even today, if you see in metros,
Hmm.
we still are connected to the books more than the online resources, right? So truly, if you look at it, uh, what we have done, we have created smart book solution. When you say
Okay.
smart book, most of the people get in their mind it might be some laptop or tablet which has e-content,
Hmm.
but our focus is very clear. The whole reason to create this is to provide every student from any area he is, either he is from Delhi or
Hmm.
he is from a very small village,
Hmm.
he should be able to uh, get the support for competitive examination. And this book, if you give to any student, he having just his mobile, he don't need any coaching
Oh,
because any educational ecosystem contains what? Learning and teaching,
yes.
examinations, analysis of examinations, results,
Hmm.
and paper discussion, which is what exam you gave, those questions which you failed into, and there all the details as to why you failed and what you can learn out of it.
Hmm.
And this loop should keep on repeating and
Hmm.
repeating for every
Hmm.
topic.
Hmm.
This is typically any big organization who takes lakhs of rupees does it. We do exactly the same thing using this book. If you see, this book has all the subject. Every subject has three QR codes.
Okay.
The first
Okay.
QR code gives you when you scan through our app. It gives you all the videos for that particular chapter.
Okay.
Second is scan. It will create an on-demand examination
Okay. Okay. Mock test
and
basically.
mock test on-demand examination. Okay, where you can give examination. And the third QR code, if you scan, you will give the result, and it will tell you the analysis as to which are all those questions he is failing,
Hmm.
and what are the solutions, and how he has how to arrive at the solution, and what are those concepts where student did not understand, because of that he gave the wrong answers.
Okay.
And this we cover for every chapter, and we cover on a larger scale. Like for NEET CET, we cover 350 exams, and for
Oh,
government jobs we cover more than 7,500 exams.
oh my God. Okay.
And then it covers more than 1 lakh questions, which covers more than 500 topics and 50 subjects,
Okay. Okay.
covering around more than a lakh questions and 25,000 plus videos. Government job exams cover 150 government jobs.
Okay. Okay.
We just
I
provide a bundle of this to the students wherever they are.
okay. अयाज, if I'll take the liberty to ask you here, जो ये आपने किताब का पूरा करिकुलम अपना डेवलप किया है, ये पूरी बुक डेवलप की है, द स्मार्ट बुक, सो हैव यू ऑल्सो इन्वॉल्व्ड teachers, professionals, academicians to do this?
Definitely, we have a panel of professors with us. We are working into education from 2017.
Okay.
Our ERP solution, where we have more than 500 educational institutions, we cater
Okay.
lakhs of the students. So if you see in the Play Store, we are available with the name Anthropic. We have
Okay.
more than 16 apps where we have ERP, where students are using for attendance, the education institution, in fact, attending, and so lakhs of the students are using it. Okay. Since we are there into the education from 2017, we have in-house panel of professors who
Okay.
help with the content, and our R&D team helped to build it the entire smart book concept. You see, last year we conducted NEET marathon in Belgaum, where
Okay.
more than 10,000 students attended.
Okay.
Okay. Recently, we are planning to launch a scholarship program for 1 million students,
Okay.
where for first 1 lakh students or 50,000 to 1 lakh students, we are going to give the smart book kits free for the students,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
right? And we have collaboration with many universities. Rani Chennamma University is one of our collaborators. More than 500 educational institutions we are in our kitty, right? So we are into education from 2017 and continuously innovating into it.
Okay. And here I would also like to understand from you, आपके books say, I'm sure there have been a number of successful students. Can you narrate or share the story of any one of the successful student, somebody who was from an underprivileged background, but the kind of stuff that you have developed has helped that person to crack the dream exam and now secure a job somewhere in the government?
See, as I said, we ran a NEET marathon last year, and we worked with almost 200 NGOs to engage more than 10,000 students.
Okay.
And most of the students were underprivileged, or they were from very poor background. And I got the list of some 200 students who could cross more than 630 marks in NEET,
Wow.
despite of going to the government colleges. Okay. And we had 2 students who secured 700 plus. Okay. And they got a very good medical seat. And last year we also did a small pilot with 60 students in Andhra, where around 40 students got the exams clear for government jobs. And there was a big function around it in last year, Andhra, felicitating all the students. The ADGP of Andhra, named Mahesh Bhagwat, was part of the felicitation, and we launched this book there. After the success of the book, where 50 to 60% of students were able to get through it. We have a lot of videos, testimonials. In fact, I can share you very interesting. There is one college in Andhra who used our books, and the video is available online. They got the second rank in the state. All the students together. The school. The name of the institution I don't have on the top of my mind, because we have large set of the institutions who are using our system. And since, I remember you said, how come, what is this rural background of the students? See, our books are available. We provide it unanimously to all the students, but then students from the rural background are more attached to it because for them it is a need. Okay? And the students from urban background like Delhi and all, we do have the students from there as well, but for them it is an extra stuff. Along with going with coaching, they also consume our books. But the students, especially from the rural area, they are completely dependent upon these kind of resources because they don't have
access to more luxury right. Education.
So, yeah, and that's the reason this year we are launching a bigger program, as I said, where 1 million students are going to be enrolled, and we are distributing this book freely to the large number of students with the collaboration of few NGOs. And they are funding for it under the CSRs. So we are doing it for the large set, and our contribution to is we are subsidizing the book on the larger scale.
Okay. Yeah. Here I would also like to understand from you, you spoke at length how your work has actually helped a lot of students from the underprivileged and rural background. So in any way, are you also involved in ideation and planning with any of the government, be it the Karnataka government or the state government or the central government? Are you involved with them too?
There are few of the proposals actually. We are talking to social welfare. In fact, we have one proposal in Andhra government with social welfare and Karnataka government, where we are proposing them to move this book to the students of social welfare and minority, the
Okay.
largest scale, because there is anyway some schemes are there where they provide a physical education, where we are saying that in the same cost we can cover the large set of the students, and in a good thing. We are in fact collaborating. We have proposals with almost 10 universities to provide to the students of all the universities. So most likely we are going to reach around 5 lakh students this year, where these books will be using. We
Okay.
have collaboration with RC University, Bangalore City University, Gulbarga University, Bidar University. So there are a lot of discussions going on to provide to the students of those universities under different schemes, under SCSC schemes, under government different schemes, or higher education schemes. We are in discussion with the government.
Also, you spoke about one of your products, and you have many other also in your kitty, other products also that you have developed. Can you tell us about that too?
We have two interesting products. I mean, and they are basically patented. One is driving safety solution. We call
Yes.
this the quick tunes.
Hmm.
And another is a Wi-Fi monetization platform called Dopanet. Both are patented products. And for driving safety solution, we got two patents. And in fact, government of Karnataka funded also for that. And we have an order from the government of Karnataka calling this as a life-saving solution. This is about driving safety. What happens today? Most of the accidents are because people speaking on the phone while they are driving.
Yes, it's very
Right?
common.
It's common, and if you see some of the reports, 25% of these accidents are because of the mobile phone usage.
Hmm.
It comes into the category of distracted driving.
Hmm.
Okay, either they are texting or doing WhatsApp, or they are calling or they are speaking. Okay, especially with the larger vehicles when people are there, right? So our solution is it does not allow the driver to speak on the phone while they're driving. So what it does is,
Okay.
this is a mobile application, and also we have some devices. What it does, it puts mobile into a driving profile.
Okay.
So whenever it detects the speed, it disconnects all the incoming calls, and automatically it informs the caller that the person you are calling is busy in driving.
Oh.
And it sends a caller tune and a message saying that he's busy. It also manages emergency, right? If there are continuous calls based upon the configuration, it starts giving the voice message saying that it looks like there is an emergency call, but you have to stop the vehicle.
Hmm.
Unless and until the vehicle is stopped, still he is not allowed to pick. But the emergency management is considered there. As a part of it, we are also noting the driver's behavior, like how he is driving, whether he is like very rash driver, he drives with a lot of speed and many things. Okay, we record the driving behavior of the driver, so that this is liked by the government of Karnataka, actually saying that this is something which has to be made compulsory for six-wheelers to start with. So we are given with one pilot implementation
Okay.
to do it in Belgaum district
Okay.
as a part of the startup program. So we got also funded by them. It
Okay.
happened in 2021,
Okay.
right? The patent we got granted in 2018, and it is on the name of Anthropic, actually.
Okay. Okay.
This is one patent. And another thing I was talking about a Wi-Fi monetization platform. Now, Wi-Fi monetization platform, it is a product which can reduce the cost of the internet. Now, this is also a disrupting technology. Now, you imagine if I can reduce the cost of the internet to zero, it can change the entire internet landscape, right?
True.
Not only in India, across the world.
True.
We have a product, and it is patent with us because there is no product like this. There are Wi-Fi monetization platform, but our Wi-Fi monetization, because we got a patent for, it's more of a satellite model. Okay.
Okay.
What we do is we generate revenue through advertisements.
Okay.
And whatever generated revenue we share with internet service providers, so that they can reduce the cost of internet. So we recently working with few ISPs. We have a collaboration with Big Ventures.
Okay.
Where they have more than 3 million houses.
Okay.
We have a joint venture to
Okay.
implement this Dopanet. We call the product as Dopanet.
Dopanet.
In 3 million houses, and you will be surprised. We are planning to launch 100 rupees, 100 Mbps.
100 rupees, 100 Mbps. Like 1
Yeah.
rupee for 1 Mbps.
For a month.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah. So, I mean, when these kind of products come into the market, so I mean, see, these are our products, right? We are into Dopanet, we Wi-Fi monitor. Not only that, we have collaborated with Rani Channamma University to provide. See, today, when you provide free internet to the students by the educational institution, someone has to pay for it. Education institution has to pay for it. What we are doing is to make that self-sustainable model. This way, we can install this in a bus stands. We can install in a long route buses. We can install into
Basically, in the
smart cities.
public transport.
Yeah, long route buses where people are traveling for a length, right? We can install there and we can generate revenue for the government. And at the same time, it is a free internet to the people. We have a pilot done for this in Belgaum district.
Okay.
Right, where we have a large number of users for that.
Okay. So, since you mentioned about Anthropic, I'll come back to the product as well. But here I would like to inform the listeners, and I'm sure many of them are aware of it. You are currently involved in a legal battle with Anthropic US, and the CEO was also in India in the last week. He participated in the India AI Impact Summit. Could you tell us more about it?
See, as I said, we started as an Anthropic Software Private Limited in 2017. Okay. And we built our all products around this brand. And we have a good market presence for our educational products and our Wi-Fi products there, right? As I said, as this discussion, you can see that we are more of an R&D minded people building the product and putting it to the market. So our strategy is to build the product. So we build the products, and some part of the products we put into the market for testing, and whatever revenue we generated, we did not go in a full length into the market because we wanted all the products to finish. Because most of our products are targeting education domain. If you see Wi-Fi monetization, we collaborate with universities. If you see smart books, we collaborate with university. If you see ERP, we collaborate with the universities. Right? If you look at our driving safety solution, we also provide it with the school buses and college buses. Most of our products, our initial target market is educational. Okay, so we wanted to build all 360-degree ecosystem which can be self-sufficient for any educational institution. So all these 5-6 years, we built all these products and build an R&D, and we wanted to start the market. We have small market and medium market segment around 1 lakh student, 300 for 400 institution, but that is not our target. We wanted to reach around more than 5 to 6 crore students, right?
That's a huge number.
30 to 40 lakh households, around 10 to 20 crore Wi-Fi users. Okay, that is what our target is. Now that's what we started from the start of this year, and we started raising the funds. If you see this 3 million houses contract, the contract is worth around 1600 crores per year.
Okay.
We started raising the funds from the start of the year, and we had a lot of investors in place. But when this Anthropic controversy started, I mean, they announced an entry into India. We were supposed to close this investment in the mid of this year or in the beginning of this year, so few of the investors. But when the announcement that entry into India, because of the huge SEO push of the Anthropic PBC US, our visibility has gone. We are not able to search. And for any IT company, its visibility is very important. Without the visibility, you cannot do anything.
True.
So that has caused the confusion into the market, into our customers, as well as into our investors.
Obviously.
No investor would like to invest in a company who don't have a digital identity and who is actually a look-alike of a big giant.
True.
Because you cannot build the brand under the carpet of a big giant.
True.
Right? So, but our situation is we have built all these years under the brand of Anthropic. If you look at our Play Store, we have more than 16 apps. Lakhs of the students are using it. Right? 3 to 4 patents, large number of customers. And our plan in the next 3 years is to go global. We have collaboration with India Arab Commerce Chamber of Commerce to talk in 100 countries. Right?
That's a huge number again.
We already discussed. We already started discussing with the Chamber of Commerce, and they started discussion with Kazakhstan government.
Okay.
To implement Wi-Fi monetization. But in such situation, all our partners are saying that you should settle this brand invisibility first, because it is not very easy to build a brand around it when you have a big giant in front of you.
And right? That's true. That's true. The years of almost 9 years of your hard work is now under a cloud of confusion.
Absolutely. I mean, that actually pushed us on a wall to, and it, we had to take an action to go to the court. Otherwise, we don't have any other choice today, right?
And I believe the hearing of the court, that is 9th of March.
Absolutely, absolutely. We are scheduled in next 9th March, and I'm pretty much hopeful that we will get the justice, because in India the prior use law holds upper hand, and I mean, we are pretty much in the market from 2017, government contracts, patents. So we are very sure the judiciary will have a look at it, right? In spite of looking at who is big and small, that is not the thing, because I mean, it's only justice when smaller gets it, right?
True.
Not
True.
the bigger one.
True.
So yeah, you can see the justice happened when smaller against bigger one gets it on the law ground, not because of who is small and who is big.
When a foreign company comes to India, आर दे नॉट गिवन एन इंडक्शन, या उनको ये उनकी इतनी R&D होती ही नहीं है कि इस नाम से ऑलरेडी एक कंपनी एग्जिस्ट कर रही है, बिकॉज यू आर इन द मिड्स ऑफ अ लीगल बैटल. सो आई एम श्योर यू डू नॉट वांट अदर्स टू गेट एम्ब्रॉयड इनटू इट इन द कमिंग ईयर्स. सो आपको क्या लगता है कि अभी कहाँ पे गैप एग्जिस्ट करता है ऑन पार्ट ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट एज वेल?
You had a question. How come they were not aware of this?
यस.
Let me tell you, August 5th, they sent a legal notice to us
ओके.
through our cloud vendor. Okay, not directly to us. We have a cloud vendor called eMag, where all of our services are hosted there. So they sent a cloud notice through someone to eMag saying that this Anthropic.in is infringement of their mark.
Okay.
To bring it down, and
Okay.
they push them to bring it down, or they ask them to bring it down.
Okay.
So certainly our cloud vendor pushed us, because it is under IP violation and it is a serious issue for them, right? It's someone else is using for some other mark, and it almost went for a month, and we were completely stressed because all our clouds are running our services.
Yes.
If they bring it down, my 400 customers, a lakh students will get affected. I can't bring it down even for a second.
Obviously, you are impacting lives.
Yeah. So we replied them saying that, okay, see, our prior to you. We had to reveal the sensitive information which we don't wanted to, but we did it because we don't wanted our service to come down. Sensitive information like our incorporation certificate, our DIN numbers, just to prove that we are before them. It took a month for us to convince that we are legally correct. So this answers your question, that they were aware of this in August itself, that there is a company which is prior existing than them, and they are available for 2000. In fact, in the mails I quoted that we are having a prior usage rights. So it is not, you cannot put us under infringement act.
Okay.
Right. So legally I made it very clear to them saying that we are legally correct and we will be continuing using this trademark itself.
True.
So they were told in August itself. Despite of that, they announced an entry into India.
Exactly. That's my point. See, both the parties are involved in a legal battle right now, because you said that they were aware since August and you are here since 2017. So it's a long gap.
And we told them that we are from 2017. And our web presence is there. You can just go in Anthropic.in and you will know everything. What is big deal about it?
Exactly. जब ये सरकार की हम बातें करते हैं, क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट इंडिया में एक्सपेंशन तो हो ही रहा है ग्लोबल जाइंट्स का, ऐसे टाइम पे गवर्नमेंट को क्या चेक्स एंड बैरियर्स लगाने चाहिए, क्या जो अभी सिस्टम एग्जिस्ट नहीं करता है?
मैं आपको दो इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें बताता हूँ, विच इज लाइक आई मीन एंड देयर वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. ठीक है. एंथ्रोपिक के नाम से हमारे पास पेटेंट है और एमसीए रजिस्ट्रेशन, करेक्ट, 2017 में. लेकिन हमारे पास ट्रेडमार्क नहीं था, जबकि एंथ्रोपिक यूएस के पास ट्रेडमार्क है.
ओके.
बिफोर अस, when we came to know that they are coming in India, we started getting this right more vigilant कि भाई now our rights are under threat. So we started checking कि भाई what are the things available around us, how can we protect our rights, right? Because it happens whenever you're in a threat, you will see more. Then we came to know that we missed the trademark.
Okay.
Actually, which is our right, because we are prior. So we filed a trademark. And in fact, we filed a rectification for the given trademark saying that, I mean, you should bring their cancel their trademark. It's called rectification process.
Okay.
And we recently filed for expedition के इसका जल्दी hearing किया जाए because it's affecting our business. Daily basis पे we are getting our orders rejected, our customers are not able to reach, and our customers are dropping because of this confusion. In IT it happens. So there is one thing which happened recently. Anthropic को trademark हमसे पहले मिला, but recently trademark office has accepted that we are a prior use, and they have also accepted our application saying that yes, you are eligible to get a trademark. Despite of that, उनको trademark दिया गया था.
उनको पहले कैसे मिल गया?
Now that is a question to ask. उनको पहले कैसे मिल गया, और जब उनको मिल ही गया है तो फिर हमको भी मिल गया, because they are more vigilant कि भाई हाँ इनके बड़े राइट्स हैं, क्योंकि ये पहले से हैं, इनके पेटेंट्स हैं, इनका पूरा हमने पूरा प्रूफ सबमिट किया, एंड वी गॉट एक्सेप्टेड. ये एक अलग बात है कि दे विल ऑब्जेक्ट टू इट, एंड वी आर एनीवे ऑब्जेक्टेड. दिस इज वन थिंग. सेकंड, मैं और एक आपको इंटरेस्टिंग चीज बताता हूँ. मेरे दो कंपनीज हैं, एंथ्रोपिक सॉफ्टवेयर प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, एंथ्रोपिक टेक्नोलॉजीज एलएलपी. ठीक है, एंड वी डू बिजनेस इन बोथ, एंड वी गो विद अ सिंगल ट्रेडमार्क एंथ्रोपिक, क्योंकि दोनों एंथ्रोपिक के नाम से. मतलब मेरे जितने भी कंपनीज हैं, हमारा इंटरनल एक रेजोल्यूशन है, इवन दो इफ आई ऐड मोर कंपनीज टू इट, बिकॉज वी आर अ प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. तो प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में क्या होता है, फॉर एवरी प्रोडक्ट यू स्टार्ट क्रिएटिंग अ कंपनी बिकॉज ऑफ द इन्वेस्टमेंट इन इक्विटी इज एंड द प्रोडक्ट. ठीक है, इट्स नॉट लाइक सर्विसेज, एंड फॉर अ बेटर स्ट्रक्चर, एंड जनरली you go under a single brand. So in our case we have 3 companies, but we go under Anthropic because our Play Store is in the name of Anthropic, our website is on the name of Anthropic, our social handles are on the name of Anthropic. So we are carrying ourselves as an Anthropic brand, but there are several companies. ठीक है. जब मैंने Anthropic Technologies LLP के लिए फाइल किया था, I was asked for an NOC from Anthropic Software Private Limited, which is my own company.
Okay.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
I understood, yeah.
I had to sign an NOC from and to both.
Exactly, I was about to say that you're signing in. This is actually a kind of confusion that is being floated around. या तो यहाँ पे सिस्टम इतने ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हैं कि इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर पीपल हु आर ऑलरेडी इन द फील्ड टू एग्जीक्यूट देयर वर्क स्मूथली. मतलब आपकी ही दोनों कंपनी से आप ही उसके ओनर हैं, आप ही को टू और फ्रॉम जो आपने बताया साइन करना पड़ रहा है. तो इट मीन्स कि गवर्नमेंट नीड्स टू रीथिंक कि कैसे लोगों को ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस.
This is the question, how come they got Anthropic India Private Limited in 2016 without asking NOC from us?
Exactly. मैं वही बोल रही हूँ, यहाँ पे लेक्यूना काफी ज्यादा है, एंड आई एम श्योर आपने जो पॉइंट रेज किया है, इट्स नॉट जस्ट फॉर यू, इट्स फॉर पीपल हु विल कम इन फ्यूचर. उनको भी आपके जैसी अगर परेशानियां होंगी, सो आई एम श्योर योर केस विल गो डाउन इन द हिस्ट्री बुक्स फॉर पीपल टू रेफर बैक टू इट.
Yeah, or I see this is not only about a big or small. It's about a challenge or a message to pass to startup ecosystem of India.
True.
Okay, we represent a startup who start their journey from zero. Take a lot of effort to build the products, and generally Indian startups don't have that kind of funding opportunity as US and other countries startup, right? We have to self fund, angel fund. I mean, India entrepreneurship is not less than any roller coaster ride, right? So it requires a lot of sacrifice. You need to leave your job, which is high paying job, for your dreams, and that's exactly what we have done. We did not take salaries for years. We burnt our own savings. So this is not only with me, this is where with many of the startups. When startup like us build their credibility, products, patent, we pay here and we do everything, it's very important that our rights should be protected. Our brand should be protected. Our IP should be protected. It's a message around to most of the startups which are around there. If that is not there, it is a not good message to the startups.
Very true. I'm really very hopeful that our conversation will reach out to a lot of people and to those who can make a difference. And the kind of problem that you are facing, nobody else is forced to face the same kind of problem. And I'm really proud of you for taking this up and speaking about it upfront and telling the authorities कि ये गलत है. This needs to be changed.
Yeah, and we have no option today. Either we have to shut down or we have to fight. These are the only two options we have.
And I think shutting down is not the option. Fighting
Shutting
is the only
definitely not
option.
an option after I mean, from 2007 till now, it's almost, I think, 6, 7
9 years.
years of journey. Shutting down is certainly not an option because I'm answerable to my own angel investors. I'm answerable to my customers who are relying on me for many things. 400 institutions, one more than a lakh student. I'm answerable for many people, my investors, everyone. So shutting down is certainly not an option.
And I'm really hopeful for you, Ayyaz. And lastly, since we are progressing towards the end, you will progress and you will build much more products. Can you share this with us कि आपके दिमाग में कौन सा एक ऐसा product है once this legal battle gets over, something new that you are in the midst of launching and बीच में ये सब कुछ शुरू हो गया. Can you talk about that too?
We are actually working on AI as well. Agentica we call. It's a complete orchestration where हमारे जो books available हैं, we are providing a virtual teacher to our students.
Okay.
जहाँ पे we call the kind of AI we are researching, it's called profile based AI.
Okay.
For example, if you are a student and you have our book and you have access to 350 exams or 7,000 exams, so what happens that data gives me a very clarity, okay, what kind of your study pattern is.
Okay.
Right? Where, what kind of questions you are generally failing, and what are those concepts which you are not good at. So we are integrating AI with this so that you just call our AI, say that please help me explain my weaknesses into the particular chapter. It will go deep into it and start explaining what you need to prepare for upcoming exam from this particular chapter by looking at the history of your examination pattern, right? Okay. And the student can ask many questions. They can ask doubts to the AI teacher. They can ask about particular concept or the questions if they went wrong in exam, how the solution they have arrived to. This can be a very good gift to my students, right? Where current whatever solution I'm providing, we are extending into the solution so that it can be an absolute treat for all of my students. And certainly I think we are going to do that. And as a part of it, we are extending this Agentica. We are calling AI Agentica. Okay. For advertisers, for our DopaNet, where the small and medium business owners can definitely ask our AI, saying that how can I tune my ad to reach large number of customers? How can I get maximum ROI by investing X money? Right. So all our products will be integrated with profile based artificial intelligence. Okay. Apart from this, we are also working on a very, very critical project of cybersecurity. Okay. That is going to address the major concerns of today's security problems.
Security as in the national security?
It's more of a application security.
Okay.
Yeah. And for example, cyberbullying happens, right, to the teenagers. And this MMS or the videos and unauthorized content, right, that it was not intended to you, but somehow your photo reached someone, right? So these kind of problems are very serious today with youngsters. We are working on a very large product. We are working on a research to provide a solution. In fact, cybersecurity is my forte. I also help universities and colleges for any kind of threat and preparing their syllabuses. And I'm always connected to education field, and I'm always connected to the students. I keep visiting universities to talk about different subjects and new trends and all. So universities, education is very close to my heart.
That's what I've understood from our conversation, that you are focused much more on education, youngsters, and driving is a different stream that you're getting into, like for drivers, for vehicle safety. But otherwise, your major focus is on the youngsters, teenagers, and the upcoming generation and their education. And moreover, your focus is on the underprivileged section as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ayyaz. It was actually a pleasure speaking to you, knowing about your venture, Anthropic. And I'm really hopeful, and I wish you luck that on 9th of March, when the court hears your side of the story, you get justice which you deserve. Thank you so much for sparing your time and joining us on Sawal That Matters.
Thank you for inviting, Sakshi.